Evening all, Remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go video. And if you're wondering, if you're new to my channel and you wonder what I just said, I said evening all. And that's just how I introduce my videos. A few people keep commenting on my videos wondering what I'm saying. I think I'm just saying it a bit too fast. I get a bit too excited and carried away. But with that said, we're going to crack on with this week's new releases. The new releases that actually were released yesterday, so Tuesday the 8th. There's 5 of them, 3 free, 2 paid. One of the free ones is an early access game, so we'll cover what that means. We've seen a few more of these being released, being put onto the store, and they're actually early access. Some of them ask for money, some of them don't. So I'll sort of explain what that means, and you know what we should kind of expect from these sort of games, and whether you should really buy them or purchase them if they're early access. But let's crack on, take a look at these. We're expecting some more releases later today. I know for sure one other thing's going to be released later today, so we'll do a second video either later tonight or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. But let's crack on with this week's latest releases. Alright, first up we have VR browser. So we have a new browser has joined the game on the Oculus Go. It's, I think, mainly kind of aimed that it wants you to connect a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse to your Oculus Go, and that is possible. Some Bluetooth keyboards and mice do work, not all of them, but you can try it. But if you go into your Oculus Go app, like you would pair a controller or a 360, an Xbox controller, you can go in and actually pair Bluetooth keyboards and mice. Not all, as I say, not all of them work, but it's worth kind of giving it a go. But this still works with a controller, with the Oculus Go controller. What I would say is you do need to use the touchpad to kind of click on things rather than the trigger. I'm not sure why games do that, because it seems to make more sense to me to click the actual trigger. What I would warn against is up here you can resize or move around your screen, so you can move this around, sort of. You can't, yeah, you can move it, there you go, it's letting me move it around. So you can move it around wherever you feel most comfortable, although it seems to randomly stop. You can resize, but I would warn against it because you only seem to be able to make it smaller, which is weird. Literally, I made it small and then I couldn't make it big again, so I'm not going to click that button again. Up here you can have multiple tabs. So this is just like a normal browser, really. Your history, you can find text, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can move closer and move farther away. So you can actually kind of push the screen further away or bring it closer, and it is physically getting bigger and smaller, or closer even. Some of these apps, sometimes they just make it bigger or smaller. This is actually moving it further away. Which is quite good. Some instructions, you can hide the keyboard, or you can use gaze pointer if you want to kind of look around to choose stuff. So just like any web browser, you just click in www.youtube.com, click in, and there you go. You got this kind of, what I would say, relatively low sort of quality browser. It seems quite pixelated. The anti-aliasing is quite harsh. It's non-existent really. It's quite sort of, it's not appealing to look at. You're kind of hovering above the ocean, wherever we are, but there's no options to kind of change that. You can open more tabs. You can't change the background. There's no other additional settings. I can't see why you would use, oh no, I'm changing all the languages here now, look. I'm not sure why you'd use this over the default browser, apart from if you wanted to kind of physically move the screen around, and it doesn't probably let you do it. Anyway, look, I think if you're not looking at it when you move, or no, I can't move it up now. So overall, this browser seems a bit buggy. I'm not sure what the point of it is. Thumbs down for now. There's no reason to use it other than the default browser or Firefox. So, you know, thumbs down. And here we have an interesting one called Alcove. It's a beta. This is the one that I said is in beta. So it's actually kind of part of the beta program within the Oculus Go store. Now they are releasing things onto the store that are in beta. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll jump over to the website so you can have a quick look. So here we are on the Alcove page on the Oculus Go website. So you can sort of see, you can buy it and whatever, see the more details about it. But you can see it's got this special banner that says early access. So virtual reality in the making. Learn more. Early access includes playable VR experiences that are still in development. Why play early access? You get an inside look at VR experiences in the making. Feedback that you share in community forums helps developers improve their apps and games. What happens when your early access titles are complete? You get access to updates as apps and games evolve and are completed. So I've got mixed feelings about this in a way. We had that pirate game last week, or 2 weeks ago, which was very sort of buggy. It cost you to buy it, you had to pay for it to get it, and it was an early access game. Now, I don't think it was clear enough on the Oculus Go itself, so if you go to the Oculus Go store, it doesn't really say anything about it. If you on your app, apart from looking at kind of the category, it says early access. It's not obvious that you're buying an early access game, so I think that needs to be made more clear. If you go on the website here, it's definitely a lot more clearer. But I'd bear that in mind. If you see this, look for early access in the category of the Oculus Go app and on the website before you buy brand new titles, because it seems these are kind of sneaking in. So here you go, category early access. So bear that in mind. But let's have a quick look at Alcove. It's an interesting concept. So we have a living room. We have some tutorial stuff to go through. What are we interested in? Let's turn the volume. I'll say keep it about there. Things will glow and you can click on them. You get this kind of TV screen here where you can kind of choose some pre-selected videos. You can't choose your own content or anything like that. So there's some predetermined stuff. It's quite a smart looking environment. Looks quite cool. What you can do is look forward and click with your trigger to move. This is your photo wall. So I can hear myself. Why can't I hear myself? Is somebody else here? Hello? 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 Is there anyone else here? This is weird. Oh yeah, look, there's somebody here, look. There's some guy who's passed out. So I'm in a multiplayer game here with this guy. Oh, he's gone. He's disconnected. That's a bit weird. So I was going to come on to this in a second, but if you press the back button, you bring up some options. There is options to jump around the different rooms to access that content. But there's the invite button. If you click on that, it takes you through to what looks like your friends list. But it's either half a dozen offline friends or nothing at all. So that's obviously a bit broken at the moment, but it obviously looks like it's a multiplayer thing. And like there was a guy, which I guess had randomly joined a room, or I joined his room. I'm not sure whose room I'm in. Is this mine? And, you know, you can jump around and whatever. So that's an interesting thing to keep an eye on. I think it's an interesting concept of what's going to be going on with this. You can change this background out here, but that was a bit weird. I think it needs to be a bit more obvious where we are and whose world we're in. Oh, now we've got crickets, because it's not cricket time, but there you go. We can get rid of this. Close menu, press back. As I was kind of saying, this wall here has some photos on it that you can view. But you need to link your Alcove account to another website. But I went to the website, I looked at it, here you go, Rendeavor. And I linked my account. I couldn't find any way of actually then linking it to this. So I could upload some photos, I could do that, but I couldn't link it to this and do anything with it. Oh, I thought that was something else then. Look, when you point to a place where you can go, you can teleport, you can see your sort of avatar there, even like they're moving their thumb and stuff, which is kind of cool. But let's jump down here quickly and have a little look. So in here is kind of like an, I don't know what you call this, like a world room. You've got certain sort of VR videos, like links to the Wonder app. So if you've got the Wonder app installed, it'll take you there. You can click on these different sort of pictures and they'll take you to some 360 videos for these different experiences. Same with the hot air balloon. You can go in a hot air balloon across all these different places. It looks fine. It's a free app, so it's worth you kind of just jumping in and having a look. You can go on a bus tour, all these different places. Yeah, they're not the best quality, but quite a lot of them are 3D. So I think this will be an interesting thing. I'm just confused on, you know, is it multiplayer or is it not? Because that guy was randomly in my room. I can't invite my friends. Let's go back on the sofa over here. Oh look, here you go. Here's somebody here. Who is it? Hello? Hello? Hey, you alright?
Hi.
You randomly in my living room? Or am I now in your living room?
It keeps happening. I think it keeps kicking us together, man. It's weird.
It wants us to be together. You know, we should just hold hands.
So, yeah.
There you go, look.
Hey, man, nice to meet you.
That's not weird. Well, I'm actually doing a video for YouTube, so you're actually in your Nugget t-shirt
Oh, all right.
on my YouTube video.
You are Marcus, man.
I'm Remarcus, yeah.
I follow your videos.
Oh, there you go. So
Good, man. I appreciate 'em.
So you'll now be in it. So I'm just trying to figure out what the multiplayer aspect to this is, because I don't seem to be able to invite my own friends. If I go to the friends list to invite people, there's no one on there, or it's just random people. And now you're in here without inviting you. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But
That's weird.
well, I think if we had our own videos here to choose from, maybe we could actually upload some photos, because that doesn't seem to work. But it is an early access app, so it'd be interesting to kind of see where it goes from here. It's free, so why not download it, have a look, and check it out. But I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you again another time, and I'll do another app. See you later.
Good, man. Nice to see you.
Alright, next up we have UTS, University of Technology Sydney. So we've seen these apps before, so they're basically kind of like virtual tours, interactive virtual tours of universities, colleges, that sort of stuff, 360, students talking to you, let you know about what it's all about, what all the facilities look like. It looks like they're adding new things, so they're kind of highlighting that these are new. Do we have much more? Oh yeah, we do, we have a few more things. Innovative spaces. You download the actual sort of individual bits. They're a few hundred megabytes each. I did download one already. I don't think we need to kind of watch every single one, but you kind of know what these sort of things are about. So if we play this, it'll play us a 360 3D. Yeah, some of them are 3D, some of them aren't, but we'll have a quick look. But kind of, it's meant to kind of, I guess, if you're considering going into this place, you would watch this first and have a little look around and consider whether you like it or not. And there you go, someone's going to commentate for us. And looks like a great big council block here. I'm sure that's not all of it. It looks like it's all of these buildings. But I think if you're interested in this, you've maybe got some sort of interest in back going to this university, then you'd have a little look.
Central Station is only 5 minutes walk from the
Hello. They're also friendly together. It's such a friendly university. We should all go. Let's press back. So it's the typical university sort of virtual tour type thing we've seen before. What does more give us? About, links, health and safety, credits, languages, hosted session. What is that? Ooh, you can log in and join a session. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Like some live session you can join into. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, let me know down below if you're kind of interested in this sort of thing. Is this sort of thing you'd consider using to kind of have a look around a university or somewhere you're potentially going? Because you do see more and more of these, and I do think they're quite smart. So, but yeah, I mean, thumbs up, it's free. Just have a little look around a university. It's interesting. It's the other side of the world. So for me, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Let's move on. All right, next up we have Labyrinth Trap. That was a quick menu screen there. So the menu is not the most exciting thing ever. It's just a blank wall. What I will do is turn this music off. I've played this already, and it's the same about 10-20 seconds tune over and over and over again. So turn that off, play your own music some other way. You have some graphic settings in here, so you can make it sort of less and more interesting. Let's jump back. We'll click play. You see I've done sort of majority of the levels. They range from silly easy to silly hard. So as you can see, you've got yourself a rolling little table, a timer on the wall back there. You use your Oculus Go controller to tilt around to try and get your ball all the way around to the end. Hey! But if we go to the menu and let's choose a random harder one. Let's choose number 11. I haven't tried this one yet. So this goes harder. So you can now see we've got things coming out the floor and the floor is disappearing. Ah, and then we've got popped. So you can restart. What I would say is sometimes it seems to randomly kind of skew the table when you restart. So you have to hold down the Oculus button to recenter the table. So now that floor's open, we've still got to wait. Come on, open up. Go on, close. I'm stuck here. Let's go. Can I not do it? Is it never going to open again? Am I going to have to restart? I guess I'm going to have to restart. So restart. I guess I didn't go and that was it. I was stuck. So now we've got to kind of race down here. Oh, watch out for that spike. Go through that. There are ones where you control more than one ball. You've got to try and get 3 balls through. Ah, let's try a different level. Next level. Oh, look at this one. This one's like a multi-tier one, and you can fall off the edge. Around we go. So it's £1.49 or $2. You get about 24. Is it 24 levels? Let's have a look. Let's just double check. Play 24 levels. Let's do level 24. And actually, level 24 doesn't look too hard considering. And I guess it controls okay. It feels like I'm moving the ball around. The ball has reasonable kind of weight to it. I guess it depends on how much you like sort of marbly, rolly. Oh, that was just annoying. Games. It gets meh. Because it's not the most exciting thing ever, but it works. The music is annoying and the graphics are kind of fine. But I'm not sure it's something that I would play much more of. So it gets a meh from me, but if you like this sort of thing, maybe it gets a thumbs up. Last but not least, we have Kapteyn Star. And I guess that's what it's called. I don't think they're just trying to be clever with the name. Kapteyn Star? You think they're trying to be clever? There you go, Kapteyn Star. It's basically a wave-based shooter game. So start, I've done the first 5 levels. Let's click on level 5. There is an endless mode as well.
Eliminate the pirate's gun.
You've got various commentary and call-outs to the action. You can see if we get a big gun, you use your controller just to point and shoot. You can't control the ship. You can't do anything with the touchpad. They kind of typical wave-based fashion. They kind of come in sort of specific sort of waves and trajectories and patterns, and you just got to try and get them. You can see on the board in front of us we have an orange bar on the right. That's heat of our weapon. So if it overheats, it stops shooting. You have to wait for it to cool down. So you kind of almost have to like pump it a little bit for some things. And you get a health bar on the left. You can't really stop yourself from being shot. The only way to kind of stop yourself being shot is to shoot them first. Oh, I'm overheated. You can see the little sort of red sort of diamonds are missiles that are going to be coming our way. And the missiles, are, to be fair, are the things that do most of the damage. These things shooting you aren't so bad, but missiles hitting you will pretty much kill you. So this is, what, a couple of dozen levels, or a dozen levels is it? And an endless mode for £4 or $5. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think personally I'd probably put my money into more something like End Space, where you kind of actually sort of flying around shooting. Got a bit more control, a bit more story, a bit more narrative to it. It looks fine. I mean, you get sort of slightly different ships. God, they just suicided on me. You get slightly different ships on the different levels, but they're all pretty much the same. The little snowflakes give you instant cooldown on your weapon, and the shield boosts back up your health. And you just basically go shoot them as quick as you can. The quicker you shoot them, the more points you get even. Is it worth it for $4.99? Yeah, it gets kind of thumbs up, because I think it is kind of fun. But it's not something with a lot of life to it. I'm not sure I'd play much more of it. But I'll probably work my way through all the levels. It gets a thumbs up with a caveat that you probably get better value if you get End Space. So, thumbs up, but yeah. So there we go, that's those 5 new releases. As I say, they came out yesterday. There should be some more new releases later today. I will cover those, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think about those new releases. Do any of them catch your fancy? I think out of all of them, Alcove is the most interesting. It's the sort of early access app. So as I say, it's a free early access app, which I think is the way they should do it. I don't think they should charge you for an early access game unless it's really good. So the pirate one we had the other week was a bit, and it charged like £4 I think for that. So Alcove being free, interesting. Couldn't figure out the multiplayer. It seemed to have, that guy kept joining randomly, trying to put us together. But I couldn't invite friends. As I say, if I went to a friends list, either no one was there or 6 offline friends were there. And then it would tell me to go to the app to invite more people. Yeah, that's not working. A lot of it is broken, but it's an interesting concept. I think if you could play your own video files, either stream them from your headset or link to the website where you could upload some video files to transfer, or even sit and watch YouTube and stuff like that together, I think that could be really good. It could be the sort of thing that rivals Oculus Rooms. So interesting one to keep an eye on. I'm not sure where it's heading, but keep an eye on it. Hope you found that video useful. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. But do let me know down below why you didn't like it, and I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.